there, my name's Kevin Wilmot, I'm editor of Total Course Fishing magazine. You might be wondering why I'm wearing these gloves. Well, I'll tell you. I'm delighted to be joined by Ray Hyland, owner of Adcock Stanton Centrepins, and I have in my hand a unique piece of angling equipment. This reel is almost priceless, and Ray will tell you why.
Yes, this reel is a collector's item. It's made out of solid brass. It wouldn't be any good to fish with because it's far too heavy. There's going to be a limited edition of 100 reels, numbered, and they will be made to order.
As you say, real collector's item. I've got to ask, why the gloves though?
Well, this reel's not coated at the moment, so it's to stop acid and affecting the brass and tarnishing it.
Real collector's item, something to put in a glass case almost.
Oh yes.
Like shelf.
I mean, just look at that when you spin it. Look at the, look at the reflection and.
It really is a beautiful piece of equipment. Far too good to fish with, I might suggest. And I gather you're doing a stainless steel version as well.
That's right. This is the stainless steel version.
Incredible. Well, look, I certainly can't afford to buy one of these, Ray, but I have to be honest, I probably could push the boat out and buy one of these little beauties. Now, these are the reels, and you can see the complete range, I think, here. These are the reels that you are selling to anglers. And, of course, many of you out there will be aware of the Adcock Stanton name, and I gather that you've now taken on the company following the retirement of Cliff himself. Tell us a little bit about the history and why you got involved.
Right. Yeah, I had a Adcock Stanton reel for 22 years, and a lot of that time I didn't use it because I went back to fishing lakes, and I got this reel, so I thought, yeah, I fancy going back to the rivers. So I retrieved this reel. It had actually got some grit in it, so I thought, oh, I need some new bearings, because they were open bearings then and not closed. And so I found Cliff's number, rang him, and...
Because you're from his area, I think. You're from Leicestershire way.
Yeah, and he's Nottingham.
Yeah.
And I said, can you put me some new bearings in? He said, well, I'm retired, but yes, I'll do it for you. So I went over, met him, and he sold me another reel actually that looks quite special that he'd made. So I talked to him. I said, well, it's a shame that these reels are not carried on. Doesn't your son want to carry it on? He says, no. I said, well, I'd love it. It'd suit me. So that's where it started from, and it went on from there. And I said, when I left that day, I said, when can I do my apprenticeship? He said, I'll show you in my workshop next time.
And when was this? When was this?
12 months ago, January.
Not long ago then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And it's took us this time to develop it, the way that we're making the reels now.
Because of course the Adcock Stanton name, it's been around since I think the Second World War.
Well, actually, it was the Stanton reel originally, and it was from 1938. A guy named Harry Reynolds, and he had the bits made at Sandy Acre near Nottingham, the cast, and then he used to take them and turn them. It was similar shape to this, and you'd recognise it instantly if you see the reel. And then he used to go up to Sheffield and sell on a Saturday.
You used to sell them in the pubs, didn't you?
Yeah, that's it. He took 6 reels.
Lovely story.
And he used to sell them. He used to come home till he's 7. And then he used to cut people's hair. He made furniture, gun barrels. This was an interesting guy. And he made these reels till 1968. And then Cliff started to make some. I think he was a Rolls-Royce engineer, and Cliff Adcock, that is. And he started this business up in 1984, and he improved the reel. He took it to new heights.
So he took Harry's ideas and all his skills, and he just took it to the next level.
Yeah. And so what I wanted to do was to take this reel and make further improvements.
So what have you done to the reel that Cliff had done so well with for all these years? What have you done to improve it then?
Well, for one thing, We're offering a more bespoke service to people, more options. But what we've actually done to the rear, we've got diamond machining, which is more accurate. And such as that piece there, that came in 2 pieces, it's now in 1. So that makes it more accurate.
So that goes into the centre of the reel
right.
here.
And that's the most important bit where you can see a wobble. If you spin a Centrepin, if you get a more than say 2 or 3 thou across that 5 inches, then it'll wobble like a bike wheel, you'll see it. But having it in 1 piece makes it 1 stronger and 2 more accurate. So that helps with the running of the reel. And then we've done a stainless steel shaft. We've improved the clicker gearing inside, and that's all made out of stainless steel as well. We're using what they call ABEC 5 bearings in it. These are really, really high quality. But then also we've used DuPont Krytox grease in there, which doesn't freeze up to -60 centigrade. It'll also work in tropical conditions. You might say, well, why go to that extent? But people in Canada and America fish to low temperatures, so stops the grease freezing up. Also, it doesn't emulsify with water, and it doesn't disintegrate.
Which is important, of course.
So in theory, these bearings should last, your lifetime.
It's all very technical. It's all very technical.